And the reason why I kept calling you a narcissist, I was looking for an excuse to go up against you. And now it's just what then? What then? Listen, back then, when I first fought against you on the whole Skype thing, out of my way, cat. When I first fought against you on the whole Skype deal, it was because I was feeling so depressed. I wanted to say words to everyone, sum up all my energy into words for people to understand. And yet because you wouldn't let me, because I wasn't even speaking clearly, I wanted to say the whole thing so that people would understand through my face words and not just like, I know I could have left a whole message in the text box, but knowing how fast everybody type faster than me, and the fact that you would not have been able to see it, it worried me. That's why I wanted to go on Skype and let it all out there. I've been through a lot. You cannot even imagine. Like, type 1 diabetes, diagnosed with it since I was 3. Could have killed me, but for some godforsaken reason, I was left to live longer. But when I lived longer, I started living a more harder life. And I suppose you could say I'm in my own hell. It all began, the pain started many times back then. I was an infant at one point, and because I did a lot of bad things as an infant, like making a mess in the house, my mom, she hated it, and she struck me twice. Not in a row, but twice. One day she felt sorry about it, the first strike. Second strike, you deserve it. That's what she said to me. It's so painful. I don't even... It hurts so much. And plus, when, later on, I messed up really bad in school once, and my dad, he had this set up for if I do bad in school, he brings me back home and leaves me to sleep in my bed for as long as I need to. But one day when I messed up really bad, at the first start of the day, I messed up, and when he brought me back out to the house, I was outside the door, he grabbed me by my neck, yanked me right off the ground. I thought he was going to snap my neck in half. It hurt. It hurt so much. It hurt so much. It traumatized me. And every time he got angry, it was like I was in the middle of World War III. That was how bad it was. And I'd been to my first funeral since I was 11 or 12, and it tore me to shreds. Especially my Auntie Paula. She was wonderful. She was kind to me, and I saw her one day. I think it might have been 2 days before she died. She died of cancer. I saw her. She was in bad shape. I didn't even know how bad it would get. She died, and it tore me apart. And I ended up losing so much. It is so difficult. And my parents, they were fighting each other because my dad got himself a new girlfriend, even though he was married to my mom. And they were fighting. I was there during the fights too. Like, I even saw one day my mom was kind of forcing my dad right out the door. It was terrible. And I was there during the phone calls. It was at the age of 13 too. It hurt so bad. It was like someone took a war hammer and smashed my body into 1,000 pieces. it's so unbearable. My dad, for what he did after he found out, he was trying to make up for it. Like, if I think about it now, my mom and my dad are still sorry for what they did back then. That's understandable, but because of the hard life I've lived, I don't even consider myself a human being anymore, because I feel too flawed to be a human being. And I thought I was alone, because the way I think of it, the way I did think of it, well, and I still do now, like, the whole world, 10 billion, something like that, or maybe more, they're a whole army that just stands together as one. And me, myself, I'm a one-man army that's standing against all that. I'm out in the middle of a war zone, and I can't handle any of it. It hurts. It hurts too much. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm sort of dying slowly. I don't know what to do. I wanted to tell everyone on Skype that day out in your stream, Josh, and because I wasn't given that moment, I felt hurt. I know, it's stupid to think that way, especially since I was not saying why I wanted to be on there. My main reason of being on Skype, to say all that. This is hell, man. I'm trapped in the middle of a war zone, and, like, this is not how I wanted it. And I'm sending this video to you, Josh, as my way of apologizing to you. I am apologizing to you in the most sincere way I can, explaining what I've been through, to clear the confusion of why I feel so angry all the time, especially towards you, a guy I really considered my friend. I considered you my friend because, well, you've been through a lot, same as me, but when you think about it now, it's seeing all the stuff I've been through, it's like I'm suffering more than any other person on the fucking planet. I feel bad. I need to throw up, but I can't. I can't. Like, it's all trapped inside me, and the minute I let it out, think about it this way: you're part of a great forest, a big forest full of many trees of great beauty and things like that. I'm a wildfire that some people have set up, sharpened up to warm them up at night, but they didn't take care of it well enough, and because of that, it ended up spreading all around the trees, and it was so bad. I couldn't deal with it. It was I'm not, I don't feel like myself. I feel so bad. What then? No, Josh. I've been hiding my real name for you for a long time because I was afraid you'd use it against me. But now I will say my real name. Alec Sean Morrison. First name Alec. Middle name Sean. Last name Morrison. And I bear the whole weight of the world upon my shoulders, and you don't know what it's like. You don't know what it feels like. And if you wish to get angry at me, be angry. Be angry at me. Hate me for all your life. I can deal with it. Besides, God has forsaken me. So, be thankful He has not forsaken you. You're living a better life than me, man. And I don't see you as a narcissist. I was just looking for a scapegoat to get at you. And now it's just, what was it? What was the main point of it all? It was nothing. It led to nothing.